And our top 10 each candidates prepared a speech for you tonight.
Good evening, everyone. Have a good evening. If I should win one of the titles tonight, I would address the important issue of immigration in Germany. My grandfather immigrated from Turkey to Germany 56 years ago to rebuild this country after the Second World War. And the Turkish people are the biggest minority group here in Germany. But not only them, a lot of guest workers from different countries like Greece, Italy, Albania, Poland came here to Germany, and they made Germany partially to that what it is today. Those people left their homes, their families to work here in such hard conditions. And I still feel like they don't get enough credits and recognition for what they have done. They still have so many struggles and disadvantages in their daily lives here just because they have different roots. But I know that Germany is way more than that. We're such a beautiful, unique and diverse country. We're one of the leading countries when it comes to technology. We're one of the leading countries when it comes to healthcare, social systems, poetry. And this is exactly what I want to represent. And that's also the reason why I started to work as a refugee consultant. In my office, I help refugees and immigrants from all over the world who wants to stand a chance here in Germany. But the key to a successful and fulfilled life is having the same rights, is having equality. And I want to fight for their rights, not only here during pageantry, but hopefully for the rest of my life. Because to me, it's not important what your passport says. No matter if you're American, African, Asian, or European, to me, your race is human and my mission is love. Thank you.
Ich übersetze das noch einmal kurz auf Deutsch. Deria möchte vor allem einen Fokus darauf setzen, dass die türkische Gesellschaft in Deutschland die größte Minderheit ist. Und es ist besonders wichtig, dass gegen Vorurteile gekämpft wird. Auch gerade in ihrem Job hat sie damit viel zu tun und hilft Flüchtlingen. Egal wo man herkommt, es ist wichtig, dass wir alle akzeptieren und tolerant gegenübereinander sind.
Thank you very much, Daria. Let's move on with our contestant number 7.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I will speak about a certain problem as a dedication to my friend and to everyone who's suffering from mental health problems. Actually, during this time of wrath, disease, and economic crisis, 9 out of 100,000 people commit suicide every day due to misinformation, stigma, and the lack of support concerning our mental problems. That is why majority of people tend to neglect their psychological and mental health. So in behalf of those who are vulnerable and hopeless, I am here standing in front of you tonight to be your representative and to raise an awareness that this problem must be given the equal attention. I want you to join me to speak to the leaders of every country that instead of focusing on wars against each other, how about we use all these fundings to create a big organization that focuses on our real enemy, mental health problems that is slowly consuming our brothers and sisters. They don't need to feel alone, sad, nor left behind anymore. Always remember that mental health is as essential as our physical health. So to those who are struggling right now, always remember that your feelings are valid and that there are people who truly care for you. Learn to speak out and seek help because it is okay not to be okay. I will start this campaign today and I hope you will join me. Thank you.
Well said. Well, I don't think it's getting any easier for our judges. Thank you very much. We move on with our next contestant. Please come forward.
So, first of all, I want to thank everyone for coming here to support us. That means a lot for every one of us. So if I win the title tonight, and even if I don't, I still want to change the world. I hate people suffering and struggling to get help because they don't have the financial support, and there's a lot of injustice happening, and that's why I chose my career path to be a lawyer. First of all, I also want to show everyone that a woman can be kind, she can be beautiful, and she can be smart. She can also outsmart a whole room. Second of all, I want to tell everyone that injustice is happening and on a daily basis. I see on the news every day cases of crime, murder, rape, where the offenders get less years than someone who doesn't pay taxes. And I really think that's a problem, because I personally think that a human life is more precious than money. But because they can't afford themselves a normal advocate to help them go through this injustice, they are going to prisons without having any fault. That's why I want to help everyone, and I want to support them on their way and to make their life better. There's a lot of methods today. For example, social media. We can all spread the information really fast and help all the people we need. We have to show kindness. And also, because of the situation in Turkey and Syria, I want to ask everyone to donate to the UNICEF.com, because the situation nowadays is devastating, and I want everyone to not close their eyes to the problems, even if that doesn't happen near us, and just to show kindness and be open to other people's lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ich übersetze noch einmal auch für Kandidatin 7. Sie hat ihren Fokus vor allem auf mentale Gesundheit gelegt. Es ist wichtig, dass wir uns unseren Gefühlen bewusst werden. Es ist in Ordnung, dass man sich nicht in Ordnung fühlt. Und wir sollten füreinander einstehen. Denn mentale Gesundheit ist genauso wichtig wie körperliche Gesundheit. Und Maria hat sich besonders auf soziale Ungerechtigkeit fokussiert und uns dazu aufgerufen, uns das bewusst zu machen, dass es davon sehr viel gibt. Als zukünftige Anwältin möchte sie sich damit besonders dafür einsetzen. Außerdem hat sie dazu aufgerufen, für UNICEF zu spenden in Bezug auf das Erdbeben, das gerade in der Türkei und Syrien war.
Thank you. We move on with our next contestant, contestant number 11.
The last decade was marked by significant progress, such as medicine or technology. But at the same time, the problem has steadily grown. I'm not a superhero, and I'm not a god. I can't change this world, and I can't solve all of these problems. But at least I can try to reduce them. There's some saying, hope dies at least. Today's my origin topic is the overpopulation of street animals abroad. I think this is one of the biggest problems today, because we human, we can have responsibility of us themselves. The animals there, they need our support, they need our help, because they cannot help themselves on their own. And we are responsible for them because we abandoned them. I want to help them with donation in Germany, in every supermarket, so every person could have chance to donate to this animal. Medical products, medical care, or even food. The animals, they need this all. I want to give to the animals abroad this year a warm home during the cold weather time outside, a ball to play, and a lovely people which care about them.
Thank you very much.
I was not finished.
I am so sorry. You have already given us so many wonderful causes.
I'm sorry, I'm just not finished. I need 2 sentences more.
Please continue.
I want grow more volunteer organization than ever. I want that also little children could have the perspective to help the dogs or cats. They can wash them, they can go out with them, they can be social with them, and the dogs or even cats, they need this. These animals need us. So I hope that my speech will you reminds of my heart thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you. I am having goosebumps. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Lisa möchte auf jeden Fall Aufmerksamkeit darauf lenken, dass es sehr viele Straßentiere auf der Welt gibt und dass wir denen helfen müssen. In Supermärkten gibt es Spendenkörbe, wo man Futter oder medizinische Sachen abgeben kann. Außerdem möchte sie uns inspirieren dazu, ehrenamtlich zu helfen und eine größere Menge Menschen dazu zu animieren, generell freiwillig zu helfen.
Vielen Dank. Thank you very much. Let's call up our next contestant, Denise, contestant number 5.
Good evening, everyone. Standing in front of you is me, the raw me. I have some stories to tell with laughters, full of happiness. But I also have some battles that I've lost. Some mistakes, maybe more than a few mistakes that I've done. But that's me, perfectly imperfect. I think one of the pressing issues that we're facing is that we're too obsessed with perfection. And I want to be a part of unmasking this sometimes unattainable realities that we post on social media. I want to encourage everyone to show their authentic self. Because honestly, even when we talk about our failures, we can learn from each other. We can learn from each other. It's really not just about celebrating our losses, but coming together, learning from one another. And yes, that is me, and that's what I want to do. I'll show you the real me, the authentic me, because the authentic selves of ours are worth celebrating. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Denise. Thank you for your speech.
Denise hat in ihrer Rede darüber gesprochen, wie wichtig es ist, dass wir authentisch sind, gerade in den sozialen Medien. Sie möchte dazu aufrufen, dass wir uns wahres Gesicht zeigen, auch über Fehler und Niederlagen sprechen. Und genau das macht sie auch.
Thank you. Let's call on our next contestant, contestant number 10.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kelly, and I'm here representing myself as a Black artist. I've been working as a curator, exhibitor, and a facilitator for Black Art Action Berlin. In this organization of ours, we work and volunteer in exhibiting Black people, Black artists, and their work. There have been a lot of Black artists that belong to the QTB Park community that have not been heard. So me working there and making sure that I facilitate and represent the people that are not heard with their art, it's very important to me because I myself am an artist. So when I was working on in this organization, I have been facilitating and curating spaces that provide QTI BIPOC people, which means queer, trans people, and intersex people that are artists. And with these people, we create spaces for them that are providing a lot of safe communication with whatever they're dealing with, and also educating other people about their art and how their identity also represent them as artists. Me, myself, as a queer person, I represent Black artists. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Kelly repräsentiert die schwarze, queere KünstlerInnen-Community. In ihrem Job als Kuratorin hat sie schon oft schwarze KünstlerInnen ausgestellt und möchte auch weiterhin darauf hinweisen, dass sie ein wichtiger Bestandteil der KünstlerInnen-Gesellschaft sind und wie wichtig es ist, dass wir denen auch Gehör und eine Plattform bieten.
Vielen Dank. And the next contestant, ready for her speech, is contestant number 1, Sieglinde.
You caught me with this question. We hear on the radio, we see on the TV, and we read in the newsletters what's happening worldwide. The global warming is the warming of the earth. It harms many people, animals, and plants. To see nature going through troubles. Political leaders, religious beliefs, countries, skin color, sexual orientation, and economic status, they fight each other. People who are starving and children who must work for the family because they have not enough income. They must shelter foods, clothing, and unaffordable housing to pay. Then, the rising cost of the living and the worsening economic situation, gas, oil, and electricity are more expensive now, and we must work even more and get no impressive money. But we cannot all save all overnight, and we cannot save the whole world before the bad things. But we can. Our nature happy when we plant something new. We can learn don't throw garbage in the sea. We can help our few human when they are in need. With peace, we will see a big smile, especially the children. The children's face at our future for a better world. Everyone can share their part through simple acts. No need to be technical. The simple solutions are at our hands. Beauty pageant is my dream. When I win one of the titles tonight, with or without the crown, I can share my simple acts in my everyday life. I'm not standing here only my body and my beauty. I'm standing here tonight in front of you because I want to be a role model of all of us. And if I want one of the titles tonight, this is the time to take action and talk less, because prevent and project is better than repent and repair. So I make the German Sign Language. My social project is people when they are poor, and able children, and children with hear problems. And I'm sorry, I cannot.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My social project is to help people, poor people, and especially the children with able and children with hear problems, because I can the German Sign Language because of my best friend, Melike. She is deaf, and I learned for her the sign language because she is important for me. And I was in our able house, and I helped for 1 year people with able and people with hear problems. And that is my social project, and I share everyone. Thank you.
So much.
Sieglinde hat in ihrer Rede über 2 Sachen gesprochen. Einmal, dass sie uns inspirieren möchte, auch in kleinen Angelegenheiten zu helfen, zum Beispiel aus dem Ozean Müll rauszuholen, anderen Leuten ein Lächeln zu schenken. Außerdem hat sie darüber gesprochen, wie wichtig es ist, taubstumme Menschen in die Gesellschaft zu inkludieren, zum Beispiel mit Gebärdensprache, und dass sie das auch gerade lernt für ihre beste Freundin.
Thank you so much. We move on to our next contestant, Bianca.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you that you are all here. If I win the title with crown or with not, I think we should change something in the school system because children are the future, and I think they need to more support to create the future that they want. If they want to be an astronaut, let's support them. If they want, because we all have dreams and nobody believes in the dreams from each other, so we should believe more in each other's dream and work together for it to have a better future in the future. Thank you.
Bianca hat darüber gesprochen, wie wichtig es ist, dass wir uns in unseren Träumen gegenseitig unterstützen und an uns zu glauben.
Thank you very much. We move on to our next contestant. The stage is yours.
Hello everyone, guten Abend. Es gibt weltweit mehrere dringende Probleme, die man lösen soll. Aber das größte Problem, meiner Meinung nach, ist ein Krieg. Insbesondere, wenn er in eigenem Heimatland, in dem du geboren und aufgewachsen bist, herrscht. Angst um eigenes Leben, Leid, Trauer, Verlust, das ist alles, was heutzutage die Menschen in der Ukraine erleben. Und das schmerzt mir so sehr, dass sie so leiden müssen. Tausende wohnen in zerstörten Häusern, ohne Strom, Wasser, Heizung oder müssen ihre Häuser verlassen. Besonders die ganz junge Generation muss vieles ertragen. Das normale Leben existiert nicht mehr. Die Kinder leiden unter Panikattacken, Angst, enormen Stress sowie darauf folgenden Depressionen. Die Kinder sind unsere Zukunft und wir müssen sie beschützen. Viele Länder helfen aktiv und unterstützen die Ukraine und die Menschen dort, aber deren Not ist trotzdem enorm. Darum würde ich eine Hilfsorganisation gründen, die allen Kindern, aber auch Erwachsenen, insbesondere momentan in der Ukraine, mit sicheren Unterkünften bereitstellt, mit warmen Kleidungen, Wasser und Lebensmitteln versorgt. Ich würde Teams machen, die vor Ort medizinische und psychologische Hilfe leisten. Da ich gute Spracherfahrung im Deutschunterricht habe, würde ich auch die Flüchtlinge, die wegen des Krieges nach Deutschland gekommen sind, damit sie besser integrieren könnten und bessere Zukunft hätten. Wenn ich allmächtig wäre, würde ich sofort alle Kriege beenden. Das liegt leider nicht in meiner Macht. Dennoch versuche ich alles, um den Menschen, die leiden, zu helfen. Ich denke, dass der Krieg schafft eine traumatisierte Generation auf beiden Seiten. Und es muss viel Zeit vergehen, damit man diesen Horror vergisst. Wir sollen stark sein und nicht aufhören, weiter einander zu helfen. Ich wünsche uns immer einen friedlichen Himmel. Vielen Dank.
Olha wants to raise awareness for the Ukraine war. She would like to found a charity organization in which she can provide shelter, medical supplies, food, clothes, and help with the languages. She wants us to help and continue helping, and if she could, she would immediately end the Ukraine war.
Thank you so much. Let's move on with the last contestant.
I want to thank the judges and the audience that I am here and I have a voice to speak what is important. As I was a kid, as I was 9 or 10 years old, I was told in school, in my birth country in Iran, which you all know is ruled by the cruel regime of it, that if we do not cover ourselves properly, we will go to hell as punishment, and we will be hung up by our hairs. With this ideology, I grew up, and I felt guilty whenever I wanted to be myself, to be my true self, to decide for myself, and to be a woman. And nowadays, we see women like Mahsa Amini that will be killed on the streets. I'm sorry. for just being a woman in a hole that they made. And now I'm standing right here in my chosen outfit with the challenge I chose for myself to have a voice to talk about it. And I'm happy that I can use it right now. And even before it, I used every opportunity to do something good for humanity and for women in Caritas or elsewhere or on the streets. So we have this equality between men and women, and above all that, the equality of human beings, because we are all humans and we have the right to live and to have the basic rights. And it's not enough to just talk about it. We have to talk about it. We have to use our voice until we do not have to talk about women's rights as an extra topic. This must change, and it's not enough until it is changed. And I want to thank you all for hearing, and I hope that the one who has a voice, they can do also something about humanity. Woman, life, freedom.
Very much.
Sie hat darüber gesprochen, wie wichtig es ist, über Frauenrechte zu sprechen und dass wir das viel mehr tun sollten. Insbesondere hat sie sich auf die Ungerechtigkeiten bezogen, die Frauen jeden Tag im Iran erleben müssen und dass das auf jeden Fall geändert werden muss.
Thank you so much, ladies, for all your beautiful speeches.